it was a bit of a challenge to begin with, because when we first started, we took the farm over, it hadn't really been effectively farmed. So our margins were sort of 10 metres of brambles, so we've had a lot of clearing up to do. There are no fences on the place. The building behind me was put up in 10 weeks, and it's the only piece of infrastructure that we've actually got on the property. The setup costs for going from scratch to farming are fairly astronomical. So, you know, you've got tractors and toppers and various other bits and pieces that you've got to get in place just to do the basic maintenance, and just to sort of take it back to where it was when it was in its prime. There are a lot of challenges with all aspects of farming. It's a bit of a minefield in terms of, you know, the inputs that you've got to put onto the land in order to get the crop off. You have VAT on things that you have VAT on some things, you have no VAT on other things, and that's been a learning experience, trying to work out where your expenses lie and all that sort of stuff. But Harwood Hutton have been, for me, I'm a brand new business owner, if you like. This is the first time I've run my own business as a management company for this farm, and for me, Harwood Hutton's regular updates through emails, and just, you know, on a day-to-day basis here on the farm, you're nose to the grindstone. You know, you could be up at 7 o'clock in the morning, you don't get to sleep until either the sun's gone down, you've run out of fuel, or the job's done. So you sometimes lose sight of things that are 2 months down the line, and you're thinking, well, yeah, I've got to get round to doing that. And then, you know, a fortnight away from that, Harwood Hutton will send you an email and say, actually, your VAT is due at the end of this month, bear that in mind, sort of thing, and updates in the change of law, some of which are relevant, some of which aren't relevant. But nevertheless, to be informed like that is very helpful, because you can sit down at the end of the day, or, you know, halfway around a field, topping a field, and you can look at your phone, and it's all come through on the phone. So you look at it, and you sort of update yourself, and, you know, you've got a better idea of how things are going, which has been very useful. Yeah, Anna Bulmer has been very useful. She's always just a telephone call away, you know, as is most of her team. I know when they were preparing my accounts, they had 1 or 2 questions about various bits and pieces, yeah, you know, the communication side of it is very good. You know, they would give me a call, say we've got a problem with this. I could ring them back with the information, get that all sorted, squared away, job done, and, you know, it sort of takes the hassle out of trying to prepare the accounts yourself and then having them checked by someone, and yeah, it's been really useful.